Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I'm going to be talking about Exitus Elite. If you are another one-up system, or if you've been part of Easy One-Up and you're looking something new or something maybe new for you, but you've always enjoyed that one-up style system, y'all, Exitus Elite is an 8-year-old business, the best owner I have ever met, point blank, period. I've been with them for 6 years now, and last month still was a $12,000 month, and the last like 5 weeks or something I made about $15,000. And I'm just going to send some money to the bank live, talk about some of these new updates. I'm not planning on making this a real long video at all, but I want to show you how real this is, y'all. Now, my girlfriend has got property that she's rented out. The tenants are gone. We had to go through and snatch up carpet, do some painting, do a lot of painting, redo the cabinets, new handles for the cabinets and everything, y'all. Put in new floor, some of the 4x8 sheets and the plywood, put up new lighting in the kitchen, things of that nature, y'all. So pretty much an overhaul in this house itself. And that's what I've been doing for the last week and a half or 2 weeks with my girlfriend. Now, even during that time, I have barely done any promoting, right? And the last week, I made $2,350. Now, over the weekend, my girlfriend had to work. She's a nurse at the hospital. So when she went to go to work, I decided to go to the boat and spend the weekend, do a little bit of fishing, work on the boat a little bit, do a couple things, and just relax, watch my Supercross and stuff of that nature, y'all. I took my laptop with me. I used up all my hotspot watching the championship for Supercross. It was 6 hours, and apparently I ate up all my hotspots, so I wound up not being able to use any Wi-Fi or anything that was at the boat at that moment to show, because I was planning on doing a video while I was at the boat. I like doing that a lot of times, and I've got plenty of time to do it and enjoy it, you know. So while I'm sitting here at the boat, y'all, taking it easy, this is another $1,000 that came in. So congratulations to Darnell Robbins for coming in. I had never talked to Darnell. Sometimes it's just a pure gift. I actually thank God every time I get a commission. I really do. It's something I think everybody should do. You should never try to take God out of your business, without a doubt. And I can tell you this, you touch so many people's lives that if you're going to be successful in the business, I don't know if God's going to let you touch too many lives if you're not got yourself straightened out, to be honest. And I really do believe that plays a big part of it. So anyhow, this is $2,350, just like I wrote right here, in the past few days alone while I was out and about working last week. And see, to me, that's what freedom really is all about. Being able to do the things that I need to do. My dad's got Parkinson's. If he needed to do something at the hospital or something like that, y'all, I am capable of doing that very thing, you know, with my dad. If I need to do something with my girlfriend, or if I just want to go out and about, want to leave and go to Florida, wherever I want to go, capable of doing that with this type of income, y'all. So what I'm going to do is, real quick, I'm going to send $1,000 to the bank. The $3.20 was taken away was because my son bought a video game last night. He come and gave me $3 and put it on my wallet this morning. So, and I make him do that, y'all. He's 15 years old. I think it's real important for him to understand the responsibilities of money. So when he gets something, I may use my debit or credit card, but he's the one that pays me back. You know, it's just, I think that's a good thing. So $996.80 is on its way to my bank account, y'all. And to me, now this is me working 65 hours a week for 26 years in a restaurant, at times working 90 plus hours a week. I might have made $1,000 a week, y'all. To be honest, I was making about 55,000 a year somewhere in the process, or in the ballpark. I was never rich per se, but I was never actually broke either. But to me, it's just mind blowing to think that, you know, in the last couple of days, I made over twice what I used to make while I was out doing things that I need to do and want to do. And to me, that's just priceless, y'all. Try to compare that to just about any other thing, and you start to understand what freedom is really all about. Being able to come and go as you please. I typed in, this is my Gmail account, you receive $1,000. Y'all, I can tell you this, Gmail don't even give these emails out. Like, they changed their, or PayPal doesn't, they changed the way they word it. So when I do a search, it's not all of them. Please understand that. Half the time it's just got a big old glob of, and it doesn't even show where it doesn't look like it's where they changed their emails. But I just want to show y'all, man, this is life-changing income for anybody. And if you get an email like this, there's no way that you're not going to have a good day. And when my house, y'all, when I first got into Exitus Elite, I owed $27,000 on my house, and all we had was a G1000. Y'all, I made $12,000, which $10,000 of it last month was from the G2000 alone. That only took 5 people. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? when you position yourself in the right kind of vehicle, and I mean, if you're in the right vehicle but you're not positioned, it's not going to do you much good. You can't make life-changing income if you're not positioned. So when you get into a right vehicle that's 8 years old, an absolutely incredible owner, the best webinar the other day, y'all, he gave a huge surprise and present to the people that hung out to the end of the webinar. And the best part is I had a lot of my team there, so they all benefited from this. And we got this private chat that I put people who are applying action, the G1000, G2000 members inside this so that we can all connect together, so we can all answer questions together. If I answer a question, everybody gets to see it. It's not just one person, something I like to do. At the moment, I took last month's people. I probably got about 10 people, 8 to 10 people in it right now. And I like to put them together so that, so they can be connected. They went to that webinar and came back, and at 1 o'clock in the morning, they were still talking back and forth because of the excitement and how they really got a chance to really see how awesome Paul Stevenson is. Yo, I don't have 400 videos where every one of them I talk about how great Paul Stevenson is for no reason at all. I can tell you that it is just reality. So let's go ahead and show you a couple things, y'all. I'll talk about some of the updates as well. Congratulations, Darnell Robinson, for coming in at the G1000. Congratulations to Robert Driscoll for coming in at the G2000. He upgraded from the G1000 to the G2000. I added him into our private chat recently as well, so he'll get the benefits of that. Now, I'm also going to show you some of the things I do. This is my own page right here. I've created, this is a private team sales page that I've created. It has me talking about it for about the first 2 minutes, showing me sending $1,000 or $2,000, coming into the bank or sent to the bank or whatever. And then the rest is a 6-minute video that the Exitus Elite had created. This is a webinar, it's a PowerPoint. I talk about Paul Stevenson. I talk about the first time I'd ever had 50,000 sitting in the bank, things of that nature, y'all. What Exitus Elite has done for me. And this is me talking about my little boy. Half his life, y'all. He's 15 years old now. From the time he was 7, I've been home. For more than half his life, I've been home. And how much it's meant to me and him. And kind of like what I was just talking about a little bit a minute ago. All these links right here, y'all. If you notice, this is my image right here. Here's my information. Here's a phone number that people could contact me, my email, and my direct right here. And look, y'all, this is Udemy. This is me giving people an option. And if people go there and use it to buy traffic, I get 15% for life, right? So anybody comes in G500 or higher, I'm going to put this together, not only for you, but for your team as well. So if you come in and you put 20 people in underneath you, and they all G500 or higher, I'm going to be pretty busy because I'm making these pages duplicated. This is Robert Driscoll. Again, he's G2000, so I copied that for him. I put in his connection at Facebook, his Twitter, his YouTube. He's planning on making some YouTube videos. He made his first one recently, as a matter of fact. Phone number, and I tell people how to get in touch with him. All the links go to him. And even my newest guy right here, Darnell Robbins, came at G1000. Yo, I've got a lot of these pages. I could go back and show my team where they come in at G500. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because one of the places that people like to go to is mycapturepage.com, and they charge $19.95 or $20 a month or something like that to use their pages. So I basically said, you know what, that's a pretty good idea to have something of that quality, but instead of using theirs, let's do our own and make it for our team so it gives people incentive to join you and join my team underneath us as a big umbrella. And on top of that, to come in G500 or higher. 500 is good money. It's not 1,000, but it's not bad either. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like that was going to be a sweet spot to do, so that's what I do. And those are the ones I was actually coming into it, and I'm giving them the benefit. They don't even have to ask me. I just go ahead and write it down. Okay, this is what I need to do today. And as soon as I got back from the boat, because I had no data on my phone, basically ran it all out. I went ahead and put this together for Darnell, send it to him, and and he's good to go, y'all. And look, just because you don't have YouTube or Instagram or whatever it may be, it's fine, y'all. If you just got Facebook and you want, I'm just putting whatever you like for me to put there for your connection, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Let's talk about a couple of the new changes itself inside of Exitus Elite, y'all. Now, obviously, the VSL video, that's a 6-minute video. It works. It does a great job, y'all. What I'm doing, and with my own private sales pages, I felt like people need someone to connect with. They see the quality at Exitus Elite, y'all. Let me show you what I mean when I talk about quality right here. This is one of the capture pages right here. It's an absolutely beautiful one. If you've seen any of my videos, you've probably seen it before. I think it really represents the company itself very well. So to the point that I actually took part of it and put it up here in this, so it looks like that when they go from one, they know they're going to the same kind of page, the same amount of quality. Exitus Elite, if anything, when I make my pages to mimic this, I need to make sure I've got quality, and that's exactly what I do, because anything that has Exitus Elite or Paul Stevenson's name in it is going to be quality. I promise you that, right? That has a lot to do with why I make that $1,000 commissions. Secondly, because I'm giving these people someone to connect with. Just so you know, and I'm not bragging anything, y'all, I've got over 400 videos for this company. Nobody in this company has got more content than I do. Nobody believes in this business more than I do. I am tickled to death. I stay on the leaderboards. Matter of fact, I think I took it down a few minutes ago. But I was number one all the way across all 5 positions, either tied for number 1 or number 1 for the G2000, the G1000, the G500, the G250, and G100. So the point is, I am applying a lot of action. I am someone with a lot of credibility, so it'd be a perfect one to put in here to tell you what you think. And to me, that was the glue that was missing between the capture pages, even though it's their quality, and that VSL page. They didn't have anybody to connect with. So our team is going to have that ability to have somebody that believes in the business that they can connect with, and that's exactly what this is for. That makes a difference. But of course, we got beautiful pages in the quality of the system itself. Now we're going to talk about a couple of things about this. Updates right here, y'all. My Genesis library, let me show you this. The G100, Paul Stevenson, at Easy One Up recently went under, or if I'm not mistaken, they have the Easy One Up Life or whatever it is. They had some troubles and difficulties. I'm not going to get into it, y'all. And the people that's made money there, I know that they've made a lot of money. It's been around for like 6 or 7 years, something like that, y'all. So, good for a company that's been like that. The person that created it did not cause the conflict. It was another issue after the person that created it left. But anyhow, it got a lot of people looking for another one-up system. And Exitus Elite, y'all, is so freaking rock solid. I think 7 of the last 9 people I got last month, and almost all of them came in the G2000, if not all of them, came from Easy One Up, y'all. And they were looking something. And a lot of them had always heard about Exitus Elite. A lot of people thought that we kind of run parallel with it, or they, copied us in many ways. But let me show you this, y'all. They had a very low ticket, $35 item, right? So they had a very, very tiny one. Paul don't ever care to go that low, but because of the fact that they had, and they knew that people were going to be looking, and so many people had the lower ones, he went in here and stuffed the G100, y'all, with a lot of new content right here, y'all. I talked about in the last video, mentors in motion. Here's the cool part. When he told me who had created them, I didn't know who they were. Yet when I went back and looked them up, they had already friended me on Facebook. So, so I had a chance to go back and look a little bit at all the things they had done. A lot of these guys are old school marketers, but know exactly what they're doing. 6-figure, 7-figure earners, absolutely. And they totally deserve to have their training put inside this system right here. Mentors in Motion, The River, Secrets to Success, campaign recruiting system right here. So all this has been added to it, y'all. This is an awful lot of training, plus the training that was already in here for just the G100 right by itself. If you don't know, the 250 has its own, the 500 has its own, the 1000, and then the 2000 itself. Whatever you purchase, so if you came in G2000, you're going to get all the training itself. You're going to get all the commissions, all the overrides that come into the business is going to go directly to you just for being qualified at the highest level. So yes, I would highly suggest coming in there. At the G1000, y'all, we've got what's called the Legends. It's right here, y'all. To me, it's one of the biggest parts. There's 20 people that are in here. Some of these people are actually in Exitus Elite. A lot of these are 7-figure earners. They ask them in interviews, like, what was the one thing that made the biggest difference for you, that changed everything? Things of that nature, y'all. So you have interviews with these people that sit down and let you know what they think about their business. So it's, or, the way that they made it. So you get insight on some of this, y'all. A lot of inspirational stuff as well. Paul Stevenson is adding in a health hub itself that's going to be for people. It's going to be given free to everybody. So people that want to get their, they're healthy like they're supposed to be and things of that nature, y'all. free training just being added into it, crypto stuff being added into it. Paul adds things, don't even say anything to anybody. He goes and looks at the numbers of the people checking out this training. It's not getting used much. Okay, well, we're going to take it out and let's put this in. It'd be brand new crypto, whatever it may be, y'all. And I think it's awesome to have somebody that has their finger on the pulse of what's actually being looked at and used in the training itself, and it does make a huge difference. Now, let me show you this. This is really good. A lot of people don't even know this exists. Under training, we have, and this is not the Genesis packages, right? Just as under training itself, you have what's called Exitus hubs, right? Now, when somebody comes and buys the membership fee, the FTC used to complain to, well, not us, but to any company about them purchasing something and not getting anything in return. So our lawyers came up and we had a webinar a while back, and he was like, y'all, I think the FTC would really appreciate if they got something for it. So what does Paul do? He fixes it. So he actually adds hubs. They're called G100, 250 to 500, G1000, G2000. And just like always, whatever the higher level is, the lower levels come with it. So the G100 hub, y'all, let me show you what you get right here. Okay, here we go. Productive workspace is starting fresh, your inner greatness, gratitude. I mean, there's some decent training right here. There's TikTok training, WhatsApp, was latest Facebook marketing strategies and things like that, y'all. And these are things I'm also going to be talking about. I got free from a job in 6 months with an old S3 phone, Samsung phone, and a Facebook account. After I got done with that, I had realized the importance of what YouTube can do, because I want people to connect with you. That's the number one thing you really want to get done for yourself in a business, is people to brand themselves into that business. So for me, YouTube was the most natural route for me. I can sit down, mash record. I don't have to script anything. Just let go. Tell people what to think about my business. Prove progress, welcome, congratulate, uplift people in it. And that's really, again, this is part of that glue that I feel like so many people are missing. That's why I did our sales page like I did. Well, Exitus Elite, keep adding content to like this. Only thing I showed you was the G100, y'all. I will honestly tell you, I don't even try to promote the G100. 90% of the people come in at the G1000 or higher. I just want you to know that what strategically Paul Stevenson has done. Now, of course, he's added other things as well. He's also made what every bit of the content is streamable. You do not have to download anything anymore like you used to. Making it streamable means you can go down the road, just click this and just listen, to anything, everything, watch the videos, whatever you got going on. You got audio itself going around, and that's what his intent was, and that's what he's provided for 2022 as well. There's so many other things. Call center, 80/20. You give these people a phone number, they literally call up there. The person closes for you. Now, if he averages 10 sales or more a day, then it won't cost anything. He does not want to take your money. But you do have somebody that's on the phone for 30 minutes to an hour potentially that's closing the sale for you, doing all the content, and they do deserve to get paid something. So Paul's like, listen, if y'all make it, if we really use this thing and do like we're supposed to, or like you could use, then great. Then I'm not going to charge anything. We've got to get those numbers in the first place. But that just goes to show the owner is absolutely awesome. Even at an 80/20 split, that's not bad. You know that for somebody else to do all the work, and you literally just sitting there putting the money in your bank account. So that's pretty awesome right by itself. What else you get with me, y'all? I pure forgot the biggest gift I give you. I put your first member in for you at the G1000, G2000. I have a 20-to-1 ratio of people that come in at G1000 or higher. So that's absolutely incredible. I have been like that for a long, long time. You're talking about a company itself where these emails right here, if you owe $27,000 in your house and you started getting emails like this with $1,000 and then now $2,000 in the last year since we've done the G2000, how many of these would it take to pay your house off? How many of these would it take to pay your car off, pay trips to vacations or whatever it's going to be, y'all? That's why you got an online business. And I'm going to tell you the honest truth, y'all. Support is incredible. Secondly, I could put anybody in this business and not have to worry about it. It becomes priceless, y'all. So if you jumped in and say, hey, I'm ready to do this business, what's going to wind up happening is I'm going to give you the link of the last person that came into the business, and then then you sign up directly underneath them. I will tell you this. I've had some issues with my computer. I will apologize. I recently had it, an issue as well, but It's just my computer. It's not my pages or anything. I promise you that. Let's see. So I've got my 3-generation bonus training. I got the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe files. This is all this information right here, y'all. I'm going to try to scroll through a little bit, but I just want to show you. This is back in May of 2015 when I got free from the job. That's what my son looked like now. Compare that to what he is now. He's almost as tall as I am, weighs 160 pounds, got a bigger foot than I do. I just got him a gaming laptop for his birthday and his birthday was in April, so it's just a couple of weeks back. For turning 15 years old. But y'all, I can tell you, he has matured and grown so much. And from age 7 to now, I've been home. And it's been absolutely priceless, not only for him, but for me as well, y'all. But I gave you a lot of content right here. I'm going to be updating some of the stuff or some of the things I've learned for Facebook itself. It's 2022. I think marketing's changed a little bit. So these are Facebook notes I put in here. Those are scripts itself. This is some of the things talking about branding yourself, the importance of it. I show my thumbnails while I'm giving some training about that, examples and stuff like that. Here's some team art. Using this right here, y'all, I got 50 to 60 leads posting on Facebook. You're more than welcome if you're part of our team to use this stuff. And listen, you get this Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file, which has a lot of information in here, y'all. Let me show you the successful Facebook scripts, not only for me, but other people I've seen. Ad bodies. People ask me what should I put copy of and stuff like that. Here's some good examples of that right here. These are actual headlines, and some people even ask, where can I post this stuff, things of that nature, y'all. So I got Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. I do add to it and update stuff of this nature. I literally give this out to leads because nobody has ever been a lead and get something like this. So I think this is something awesome, and this is something that you should do for your downline as well to make you stand out, to make them want to join you in your business. And also, just like I said earlier, talking about Udemy, y'all, Robert Driscoll, if he wanted to join Udemy, is free to join up. Click right here. That link would be his, and then his downline, every time they purchase anything, he would make money directly from it. Let me show you. I'm going to click this real quick, but my computer don't go crazy. And I'm going to end this video in just a second, y'all. Let me show you this. So this is me literally logging in. So I got $52.69 sitting here at my Udemy. Now, I could send this to traffic. I could add more money to it. Let's say if I want to make $100. So I could add another $47.31. Let me show my math skills because I love math. Or I could just mash pay me now and send all the money to my bank account. And I will tell you this, y'all. This is just something sitting inside of a sales page that you're going to be giving out to people. And I've done this for years, and I've got an army of people that do paid advertising on a regular basis, and don't matter if they're part of this team or not, or they're going somewhere. Udemy is very respectful. It's a lot like eBay in the sense of there's sellers and buyers, and then Udemy manages over the middle, to make sure that both are taken care of. So it's a lot like eBay in that sense, y'all. When I look at it, that's exactly what it is. And that's for a good reason right by itself. So you're looking at taking money that's from here and making another profit to the side, and it didn't cost you anything. I signed up with Udemy 7 or 8 years ago, y'all. It's back when I first started online business, and every time somebody uses it, I wind up getting paid 15% commissions for life. So what's sweeter than that? And I've put it in the sales page just like this is the exact same way that I've got the people to come through it. I got a guy named Robert Tate. He had been using it for a while now. I've got so many examples where he's been making sales in Power Lead Systems, where he's been inside of Power Lead Systems with me. And, and he's always giving credit to Udemy. A lot of times he gives me credit. I didn't do anything but show him where, the link is to sign up at. And he's done the rest. And I just want to know, this is inside of our sales page as another profit. I've seen months, in the month of December alone, that Udemy, right by itself, paid for my son's Christmas. And that was just, you're talking about, I'm not promoting Udemy per se. I got one video that I had marked or ranked for YouTube in 2019 or something like that, y'all. That's it. And, it's been a really rock solid business as well for people who are looking for paid advertising. So, what do you need to know, y'all? Paul Stevenson is awesome. Yes, I'd highly suggest watching the webinars. The man gives gifts that you want to have. Sometimes, don't expect it to get every time, but he does give his people. He loves his people. You know, I've never seen any owner care as much and do things. I've seen him shoot himself in the foot to make less money because he wanted to make sure that the people were going to do well when they came into the business. I've never seen any owner do anything like that. Jacob, his son, is the best support. I've left businesses #1 in the world where because the support wasn't going to help my downline, I can't be part of it and had to literally leave a company. So I appreciate Jacob. We have testimonial page, a brand new one that's being updated. And in the testimonials itself, I talk about Jacob just as much as I do Paul because of the fact that that's what he means to this business. And they are both, you know, absolutely incredible, high quality. What you need to do, y'all, is go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I put out a lot of content, y'all, more content than anybody else. There's always some kind of golden nuggets in it. And I'm going to tell you something, y'all. Don't always listen to what a leader says, because this is what I've taught myself over the years when I first got in online business. Watch what they do. Because watching what they're doing is going to show you how they're making the money itself. And if you get my back pocket and just watch, y'all, you're going to see the #1 producer inside of Exitus Elite and have been for a long time. At times, you know, over the years for sure. And get some idea of what's working for me. I do not have some hitting place where I'm getting leads. If you're watching me, you're seeing how I'm making sales, and that can be priceless for you, for the ones that take that in your noggin and say, hey, I can see what this guy is doing and why it's working. And that's exactly what I do, and that's what I'm providing for you. Yes, I have training videos specifically for certain things as well. Obviously, I got my 3-generation bonus training. I've got my Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File. Put your first member in for you at G1000, G2000. You come at the lower levels and upgrade to the higher levels. Exitus doesn't punish you. You just pay the difference between the membership fee and you pay the difference to the actual sponsor. That's why I made $2,350 because Robert Driscoll, which was this gentleman right here, was at G1000. So instead of sending me $2,000 because he went to that, he only had to owe me $1,000. You see what I'm saying? That's where the other $1,000 came in on last week or last few days for the exact same reason. Exitus Elite is put together right with members in mind first, and that's priceless. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and contact me. Tell me you're ready to do this business. You want me to put your first member in for you. I'd be tickled to death to do it. Congratulations to all my new members. The excitement that's in this business is incredible. All these new updates that's coming into Exitus Elite at a perfect time. With that being said, y'all, I look forward to seeing you in our business, part of our team, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Appreciate it.